What's up, buddy? Back again. This time we're going to do the front brake pad and rotor replacement on my 2013 Toyota Corolla. Got my son over here. He's going to do the work for me. I'm a little injured at the moment, so I've had time off. Figure I'm going to get it done. So let's get started. Right. We're down here at the bottom here. Just wanted to show y'all on just about all cars. There's going to be a point where you want to jack it up on. This is the pinch well, and it's right. There's the tire right there. Right there. Got it set up to raise up. So we're going to get jacked up, get the tire off. It takes a 21 millimeter for the lug nut, and yeah, you'll have it off. Be back. All right, we got the tire off. That's a 17 millimeter bolt. As you see, the rotor's right here. There's the caliper. It's going to be a bolt right there, and then just down on the other side, you can see it down there on the bottom. Gauge, if you'll point it to me for me real quick. All right, right there where he's touching. There you go. All right, he's going to try to break it over real quick. Go ahead and try to break it real quick, son. If not, I got some PB blaster over here. We can squirt that on there. Be careful you don't do too hard and have it jerk off. So, all right. I'm going to pause it real quick. I'm going to show him a little trick. All right, see, what we end up doing is I got some PB blaster, and we squirted them down on there. See, got that right there. And then there's a little trick that I got taught to get a little bitty flame, get some flame to it, heat and cold. Heat expands, cold compresses, so throw some heat to that, and that should help loosen that up a little bit. So I'm going to try that, and we'll be right back. All right, okay, wait. All right, what we're doing here is he's heating, see it, heating that nut up a little bit. Put that little bit on there, put some heat on there, and yeah. All right, that's good. Try the hammer. Wait, you got it? There you go. There you go. Make sure you're good and flush on there. Just gonna pause real quick, y'all. Had to pull out the ratcheting wrench and a hammer. We finally got it broke loose. So he's gonna finish loosening. Go ahead and loosen them both. We'll get both these nuts off. Loosen that. Don't pull that one all the way out. Take the bottom one out first. While he's removing these, we're gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna help him get them set up for the pulling the caliper off. Now, here comes the last one. Now, it's just gonna be kind of forceful with it. All right, I'm gonna have to go get my pry bar for him. Yep, there it goes. There you go. Now, just set that up here on its back like that. Get a good look in there. Look, metal inside here. Outside one here is good. That's some reason inside one's gotten worn out a lot faster. It looks like they have some brake line issues, possibly. But what you're gonna do here is you're gonna keep the. Put this one back in real quick. Put this down. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do this with one hand. The reason I'm putting this one back in is because I'm going to use it to decompress the master cylinder here behind it. This is the master cylinder right here. So you want to take your C-clamp here in a minute, which I get this other side in here. There we go. Notice that popped up. Got to be in at the same time. All right, it's still there. All right, we're going to pause here real quick. I'm going to get my C-clamp. I'm going to show him how to get this adjusted. So, be right back. All right, we got the C-clamp on there. As y'all see, I got them going, tightening it down. And what that's doing is it's decompressing this cylinder back here. Turn on the light. Decompressing that cylinder right there. And see, I got it just on the metal piece. It's not on that nut back there that holds your brake line on. Never put it on that. You will damage a lot of stuff. Don't put it on the brake line itself. Find just enough a piece of metal on the caliper and just keep pushing in till you can't push no more. You'll feel it go all the way flat. You're almost there. This is another reason why I said I use the old brake pad. It makes it a lot easier. And looks like we're all the way in there. So we're going to pause it so I can get the C-clamp off and get the new pads in and get the new rotor on, because we also got that to replace right there. Rotor's not too bad. It could be just returned, but I just went in and go get another one because it's done been eating up into it a little bit. So we're going to replace them. So be back. After some PB blaster, I'm going to take it off, and a hammer. Finally got the old rotor off. Look at it. It's really not too bad, except what danging we just did on it. But it's eating kind of low. It's like $35 to get them turned again, whereas I can get them for $55 brand new at parts store. So here we have the rotor. Let's get this open. Okay, finally got it out. As you see, this one's got a little bit of my fingerprints and stuff on it. But front and back here, you want to make sure you spray it with some brake parts cleaner. Don't use no carb cleaner. It's a different type of cleaner. It's strictly brake parts cleaner. And see here, just a Walmart brand. And just that stuff evaporates extremely quick. Now, you can touch the center part here, you'll be fine. Just do your best not to touch the actual rotor part. Just flip it over here. Let it kind of dry and evaporate off, and then we're going to get it put on here. We're back. Got the rotor off. Got the brake pads out right there. And then we got some brake lubricant here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of a dab right in there. Come on now. There we go. Go to the other side. Sorry for copper barking in the background. All right, give me the other one. Yeah, no old copper. He likes to bark. Okay. All right. Set one down. There you go. I'll flip it around like that. Put it in like that. Let you finish getting it in there. Remember the clips on the. That's got to be done. There you go. Push it all the way in. All right, we'll grab the other one. The other one should be a little bit easier. Remember, lift it from the back here. Flip it around. There you go. Upside, other way. There you go. Because it's upside down right now. Get it all the way back. All right. Now, I'm going to pause real quick. We're going to grab the rotor and we're going to set that slit on here. All right, you're getting the rotor on there. Just line the holes up. Push it all. There you go. It's going to be a little loose at first. It's not going to be tight because it's not seized on there like it was before. So that's fine for right now. This is where it's going to get a little difficult because you got to be able to get this over that while this is flat here. So you're going to have to maybe use your knee to hold that up against there. Push it on the bottom of the rope. There you go. Now, slide that back on. Remember the bolts that are on the back. Where'd you got them at? Hold on a sec, y'all. All right, he's going to try to get it in here, y'all. The best thing I can tell you to do is try to get the bolt in the top. This might actually need to come out some more. Hold on one second. Had to kind of tap it on there because I'm believing this master cylinder is going to end up needing being replaced here in the near future. So it was a little tight fit getting on there, but at the end, when you get done with your brake pads, you want to go out. I can't remember the exact numbers. I want to say it's get up to 30 miles an hour, then hit your brakes, go down to 15 miles an hour. Then go up to 40 miles an hour, then hit your brakes, come back down to about 15, 20 miles an hour, then get up to about 50 miles an hour, and then hit your brakes. We'll get this one tightened down, get this tire back on, and we're going to get to the other side. So should go a little bit quicker, especially since he kind of knows what he's doing now. So I'll just kind of sit back to be able to record and show you how it's done on the other side. So, all right, something I did forget to mention, we're over here on the passenger side now, is you may have to loosen the caliper slides a little bit because they may be stuck. Are you tightening it or loosening it? Maybe opposite on this side, son. Yeah, go the other way. Go the other way. You go down on this side. Just so yeah, we're just loosening them real quick. Not there you go. There you go. That's it. That's good. And hit that bottom one down there. That just makes it easier when you pull it off. If you end up having to adjust the caliper slide a little bit for the brake pads, to be able to adjust over to the new rotor. So as he's doing that, we'll stop real quick and then we'll pick it back up once we get the caliper off here and show you how to do the passenger side. So be back. All right, just getting ready to pull the caliper off here. Pulling the last bolt out of the top. I always recommend when you're taking them off, take the bottom one out and then take the top one out. It seems a little bit easier. So we may have to beat this rotor off as well with some heat and some PB blaster and such. So
we didn't have to do it together.
Well, the rotor is what I was talking about. The rotor, yes. Okay. So give me a second. I'm going to get that rim we had on the other side. That way he can put that caliper on there while we try to get this rotor off. So be right back. We got the caliper out. He's going to get set up here with the seat clamp. Like I said, make sure you don't get on the nut. Yep, you're right there in the... See, it's not on the nut. There you go, flat against that. It's going to be just enough. Yeah, just enough there. And then, unfortunately, I don't have one of them quick release ones where I can just push it in, but so he's got to kind of sit here and wind it up. So we're going to pause it while he winds that in and pushes in for that old brake pad in there to depress that cylinder. So be right back. He's squeezing and it's pressing that back there. See, one thing I did forget to mention, which I did do, was while he's doing that, I'll show y'all what I forgot to mention. Take off your brake filler cap, because as you're pushing that in, you're pushing the fluid back through the line, which is pushing the air out. So you want to open that, let the air come out of it, and then just make sure you put it back on before you replace the rotor. Go ahead and spread it down, and then flip it over. There you go. See all that, and spray all that off. All right, now while that's evaporating, we'll try to get this other rotor off here. Hopefully it won't be as hard as the other one. Take that hammer and just kind of tap it. That's over there to your right. Here, I'm gonna pause it while he does that. So, oh, it already came off. Look at that. Couple quick hits. Look at that. A lot easier than the other side. What do you think? All right, grab the next rotor. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's get the new pads. Right over here. I'm gonna grab them for him, and I'll be right back. All right. Got the pads. Got the lubricant. And of course, y'all know I get all my parts from pretty much AutoZone. Unless they just don't have it, then I'll go somewhere else. But AutoZone always my first choice. It's pretty much whatever you want to do though. Rock Auto. A lot of people swear by Rock Auto, which is pretty good. Pretty good at pricing from what I see. So once again, he's just greasing these little end points right here. So when they go back into the calipers themselves and those little slides, it'll work its way in there and help with sound later on. Now, when you put it back on, you flip it back like that. Okay, make sure this line doesn't get curled upside down. There we go, like that. Okay. Just use that one, the one you just had. It's fine. Flip it around. Flip it around. There you go. Yeah, just barely put it in that side and then get it in the other side. So if you get it in one side barely, go to the other side. Yeah, pull it out a little bit because, yeah, there you go. Because if you put it in too far on one side, it's not going to sit easily in the other side. There you go. I push it all the way in. There you go. We'll adjust it back out here in a minute. All right, go get the other one in there. I'm going to pause real quick, get this flipped over, and get this on here. All right, after a little bit of convincing, because like I said, the slider pins are getting kind of stuck, so I might have to maybe make a future video on that. So I break the pads in, they'll be smoking a little bit. That's nothing to really be worried about. Just don't get them too hot, because of course you can start a fire. So getting those tightened down, top and bottom. Make sure to tighten them slider caliper pins up a little bit, so you just loosen them a little bit to help put on, like I said, the new brake pads on the rotor. So nice and tight. Should see the torque specifications pop up anytime now. So that's pretty much it. Front pad and rotor replacement. Yeah, go and spray it down one more time. Make sure you get all the residue off. And what I'm also going to do is I'm probably going to throw a little bit of WD-40. And I really need grease is what I need, but don't have any. So I'm just something in there to kind of grease those up a little bit. All right, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm going to give a shout out to my son, Gage, here, doing the work for me. You know, I had to show him how it goes, so need this done. What better thing to do than teach him how to do it, and teaching y'all at the same time. So he's putting on the tire now, as y'all can see. And we're going to wrap it up here. Next time I see y'all, be easy. Love y'all. Peace.